I'm Catherine, and today I'm continuing our discussion about perfumes and fragrances, and I wanted to talk a little bit more about fragrance families this week. There are about 6 or 7 different fragrance families, 6 traditional ones, and more recently there's been a new fragrance family that's been joined to that list. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about what they are. The first and most popular fragrance family is probably the floral fragrance. I found this really interesting graphic which kind of helps to divide up the different fragrance families. So you'll see there's floral in this corner here. There's different types of floral. There's soft floral, and there's oriental floral. And you might even find there's like a fruity floral as well. So some of the popular floral fragrances are things like Kenzo Flower, J'adore by Dior, Classique by Jean-Paul Gaultier. You'll find that those are quite sweet smelling ones, rose, jasmine, the biggest sort of fragrance family that you will find. Most fragrances on the shelves will probably fall into this category. Another fragrance category that you would find quite popular is the oriental category. That's going to be things that are quite spicy and woodsy. Over here you'll see that you get soft oriental, and woody oriental. Those are the sort of different categories within that area. Those normally have spicy sort of fragrances, musk, vanilla, cinnamon, those types of scents. Things like this is Sexy Amber by Michael Kors. Other sort of oriental fragrances are Modern Muse by Estee Lauder, which I haven't myself, but I've smelled it and it smells amazing. Pleats Please, which is a new fragrance by Miyake, that's also kind of falling into that category. Then the next category that you would find is something called woody. Those are obviously quite nature intense fragrances, woods, mossy woods, dry woods, aromatic. This is a category that would speak to a lot of masculine kind of scents. You find that a lot of men would wear this type of scent, but a lot of women like that as well. The real sort of name for it, if you will, is a French name. It's called Chypre, and that's kind of an earthy, mossy scent to it. You'll find that those types of scents are mostly masculine, but if you're looking for one that a woman could wear, you'd go for maybe something like Lovely by Sarah Jessica Parker. Along the same lines, but slightly different, are the green scents. So green scents are sort of fresh, grass, maybe cool scents, foresty kind of scents. So they're not as musky, but they're still quite fresh. And those you'd find something like Green Apple by DKNY. That's kind of got a fresh scent, but it's also got a bit of a fruity quality to it, which is the next category, fruity kind of citrus scents. Those are all going to be fresh scents. Something like Happy by Clinique would also fall into that category. Then you'd find in the same sort of category is another one, also a French name called Fougère. That's also men's scents like fern, moss, those types of things. And then the newest category, which you can also see based on the color of the fragrances, you can kind of tell quite a lot. So things like floral scents will maybe have like a pink kind of color to them, or a very clear color. Things that are more spicy oriental would have more of a yellow undertone to them. And then the last category, which is oceanic, would obviously have quite a blue kind of tone. So you'll see that people design the bottles to reflect the fragrance. So when it comes to fragrances, it's important to know that there are also things like top notes, middle notes, and base notes. So each fragrance has different notes, and they will come through the longer you wear them. So top notes will be what you smell immediately, middle notes will start to come in a few hours later, and the base notes will be the notes that you'll smell only at the end. So it's important to just have a few different fragrances and have fun with fragrance and enjoy wearing it. I hope you've enjoyed this little video about fragrance families and that you found some inspiration for choosing a new fragrance to wear tomorrow. Come back next week when we're going to talk a little bit more about signature scents and how to choose your own. Thanks for watching.